Hey everybody, what's happening? This is Elite Kicks back with the weekly video. Before we jump into today's video, guys, if you haven't checked out last week's video, we talked to the average sneakerhead, the sneaker doctor. He gave a lot of tips on how to grow your Instagram following, where to sell, what he's done this past year to grow his channel to 3,000 followers on Instagram. I also dropped a special video for the week where I talked about the Confirmed app and the 7 essential tips that you need to cop on the Confirmed app. Don't forget to check out those videos, guys. So today's video, guys, we're going to be talking about how to cop the A Ma Maniere Jordan 2. Okay, more than likely, we're going to see the same things we've seen for the prior A Ma Maniere releases and the Union Jordan 2 releases. There are a couple of critical things that you guys need to keep in mind. The Jordan 2 A Ma Maniere is scheduled to drop on May 13th, 2022. And we don't have a confirmed time yet, but based off of the prior releases, we'll probably see a release around 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time or noon Eastern Standard Time. The first tip is that you want to be on the homepage for the A Ma Maniere website. One of two things is going to happen. Once you refresh at that time, either it will take you to a brand new domain, which we're going to talk about in a little bit, or two, once you refresh, the shoe will appear, you'll click on it, and then it will take you to a new domain. But the key thing here, guys, you want to be on the homepage for the A Ma Maniere website. The second thing we're going to see is probably a question that you have to answer. In the past, what we've seen is, what color is orange? And then you type out orange or spell out 5. The third thing that they will test everybody with is drawing a box around the cat, the plane, whatever object it is. Now, my best advice is this, guys. When you draw the box, just slightly edit it, okay? Make sure it's in. Take another 2 or 3 seconds to just slightly move it. Because if you draw the box quickly and you hit submit, you'll probably get kicked out and you'll have to draw the box again, and you'll be in an endless loop of drawing boxes around cats and you won't be able to cop the shoe. What you want to do is draw the box and then slightly edit it, tweak it, and then make sure the box is around the cat or the plane, and then you'll be able to pass the queue. It's going to take you an extra 3 to 4 seconds. Losing that 3 to 4 seconds is better than being stuck in an endless loop. Once you pass that, you guys, then you're going to be in a queue, and it will tell you how long you're going to be in the queue and when you can check out. Okay, my recommendation is when you clear the queue, okay, for me, the simplest thing has been using the Google Chrome autofill function, where it just fills in everything, has my credit card, everything, and I literally just hit submit. I think I've had to put in my security code before, but that's about it. And I quickly checked out. That's how I was able to get the A Ma Maniere 1s, the 3s, and any other hype drop that came out recently. So guys, we talked about the 3 primary things that are going to happen: the domain change, they're going to ask you a question, and finally, you got to draw the box around the cat, the plane, the item, whatever it is. The trick here is just slightly adjust your box and take a few extra seconds. Don't quickly draw the box and hit submit. You will be stuck in an endless loop. The last thing I want to mention to you guys is this. If you are in the queue, and this is critical, a lot of people do not know this. If you're in the queue, let's say for a size 10, and you're like, oh, it's less than a minute, I'm getting ready to check out, and for some reason you see the flash sold out. Here's what you want to do. Make sure you have another tab open. Go ahead and add another size to your cart. You will not lose your original place in line, and you will be able to check out with the size that is not sold out. So I'm going to repeat that again just so you guys understand. If you are in the queue, and let's say you were going for a size 10 and it sells out, open up another tab and put another non-sold out size in your cart. It will not impact where you are online, and you'll be able to check out with that size that's not sold out. That is very, very, very critical to this. A lot of people, when they see the sold out, they give up. That's actually how my wife was able to cop the Union drop. She had a particular size, it sold out. She opened up another tab, was able to add a size 8 or something like that to the cart, and was able to check out with the size 8. She was already in the queue and she was already waiting. That is the trick to checking out if your size sells out. Now, the other important thing to keep in mind is the in-store raffle for A Ma Maniere. Now, the way it's going to work is A Ma Maniere is going to put out a release on their Instagram saying, hey, in-store raffle is open. The way that you have to do it, and the way that they've done it in the past, is you have to reserve a 15-minute time slot. Reserve the time slot, show up at the store at that time, enter for your raffle, give your size, and that's it, and they'll call you. That is a good way to increase your chances on actually copying this shoe. There's less people entering in store. So that's going to be A Ma Maniere, and usually it's going to be social status. So check to see if you have any A Ma Maniere or you have a social status near you. The final thing we're going to be talking about today, guys, is the sell or hold of the Jordan 2 A Ma Maniere. This is my personal opinion. Jordan 2s will usually take a very long time to rise. We're seeing what's happening with the Union Jordan 2s. And with the A Ma Maniere Jordan 2s, I'm not anticipating anything different. My advice here for if you are able to cop a pair is to sell that shoe immediately. Now, if you feel like, oh, it's a collab, I feel like I can't sell the collab immediately, I know it's going to go up in price, I would caution you against that. But if you're determined to do that, you need to anticipate at least a 18-month to 24-month hold to actually get a good return on investment. Now, I get asked this question a lot. It's like, well, what do you mean by return on investment? What I mean is this: if you buy a shoe, for example, for $100, and on release day, you know you can flip that shoe for $200, okay? Now, over the next week or so after the release day, the price is going to slowly dip back down. So if you sold it on release day, hypothetically speaking, you could make $100. The question becomes, how long do you have to wait in order to get more than $100 profit? Now, if you're waiting a year and you're only making an extra $5 profit, $10 profit, that's not worth investing $100 in. That's what I mean by return on investment. Try to look at sneakers like that. If you hold a sneaker for a year or two, yes, the price is going to go up, but how much is it actually going to go up? Is it worth your time to actually hold the sneaker? Well, with that, my personal opinion on this one, based on the analysis and the research that it is for the Jordan 2 A Ma Maniere, is to sell it immediately rather than holding it. Now, if you're determined on holding it because you believe it's a collab, then at that point, you're looking at an 18 to 24 month hold. That is the video for today, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Next week's video, we're going to be talking about either one of two things, which is either going to be, I'm going to be breaking down how DSG, Dick's Sporting Goods, how their new releases work in 2022, or we're going to be switching it up and we're going to be talking about leftover day, important tips on how you can understand how leftover day operates. With that, guys, this is Elite Kicks signing off. Take care, everybody.